What's up, guys? Welcome to Movie Emporium's movie review of If Beale Street Could Talk, the newest film from director Barry Jenkins, and stars Kiki Layne, Stephan James, Regina King, and Brian Tyree Henry. The idea behind If Beale Street Could Talk is it's about a couple, Tish and Phony, who are madly in love with each other. They're an African American couple in the late 60s, early 70s. The character played by Stephan James, Phony, gets sent to jail for an accused rape scenario that he is innocent for. And in the process, Tish is going to have a baby. And the whole story is just about how they became in love, how the family handles the fact that she's having a baby, and just the whole, the whole idea of what it was like for an African American family in the 70s and how much crap they had to deal with to try and get this guy out of jail. And this movie came out last year, and it was really frustrating because I really wanted to see this movie, and it didn't release until January in Orlando. And therefore, if I had seen this movie last year, it would have definitely been in my top 10 for 2018. But instead, I have to push this to January or 2019 best of because this movie it's an incredible piece of work. It's an awesome movie. It's one of those movies that really touches you in the soul of your heart about the fact that this couple, they love each other. They have some romantic insight with each other. They've been friends since they were kids, and the idea of the fact that they can't be together because of some scenario where a racist cop, accused the guy of being, raping a woman from Puerto Rico. And it's so heartbreaking to watch because you see everything that's happening to Phony, but you can feel Tish's situation where she wants a family. She's having this baby, and all her family is supporting her. But outside of the dad on Phony's side, the mother, who's a God fearing woman, the two daughters who are stuck up women, they basically call her a trashy person. And there's a scene between the two families where the father of Phony is super excited about Tish having a kid, but the mother and the two daughters are nasty to Tish's character. And the mother, who's played by Regina King, she goes off. And then the sister of Tish who goes off on them. And it's like one of the most brilliant scenes in the movie. And it's like brutal. I mean, they really dig into these characters. And this movie has that kind of stuff. And then the shots of like the slow motion shots of Tish and Phony looking at each other. And just the way the movie slowly just builds on slow moments. And then there's a scene in this movie with Brian Tyree Henry and Stephan James' character, where Brian Tyree Henry goes into this story about what happened to him over the last couple of years, and it is some of the most intense, some of the most amazing, some of the most just heartbreaking stuff you hear somebody talk about. And I haven't given Brian Tyree Henry enough credit because haven't really watched Atlanta. I forgot that he was in Widows when I did the review. This guy is an amazing actor. He is one of the best people working in Hollywood today. And when he gives a speech, it's like something out of, a great play. It's so heartbreaking and so raw. And it gives you goosebumps. And I was actually I was having a little bit of tears in my eyes because it was so emotionally draining. And that's what this movie is. It's draining, but it's so uplifting in the storytelling and the way the parents are playing out. And everything about this just works. And just everything that Barry Jenkins has brought to the table in this movie, and especially in Moonlight, there's so much good stuff. And this movie plays out like a play. So you could really, you could go sit in an audience in like Broadway or something like that and see this played out because all the set pieces are kind of like Broadway set pieces. And that's what's so great about this. And I haven't ever read the James Baldwin book, but if it's anything like this movie, it's a real in-depth look at the situation that these people are dealing with, where they're at in the 70s. And it's just an emotionally awesome movie. And it's just Regina King is awesome in this movie when she goes to help her daughter out, or I mean, help Phony out because she really cares about him. It's just nothing, there's nothing out there like it. And then the music is so gorgeous and so breathtaking. It's so good, and everybody's so good in it. And just the love and the feeling and just the heart and breakingness of what's going on. It just, I can't recommend this movie any more than I'm trying to right now, but this movie will definitely be in my top 10 for 2019. Unfortunately, like I said, for 2018, but if it was, it would definitely have been in my top 10. So, but there you go. There is my take on If Beale Street Could Talk. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what you see, remember to rate, subscribe, check out the YouTube channel, Facebook, and Twitter. Email unlapola138@gmail.com. So yeah, so a lot of people have not heard of this movie, but if you've seen Moonlight, definitely check this out. But comment below on what your favorite romantic movie is, because this is definitely a romantic movie. But just tell me what you think your favorite romantic movie is in the comments below. But otherwise, we'll see you guys on the next video.